I want to get healthy, but I don't know what I'm supposed to eat. Does anyone feel that way? Or has anyone felt that way? And this is probably one of the most common questions that I get, or when people, are turning towards me towards, getting on top of the health and making it a lifestyle and all that sort of thing. But there's a lot of stuff out there, and there's a lot of kind of rules, food rules, exercise rules, all that sort of thing. And there's a lot of conflicting advice. And all I know is when people get confused, they don't move into action. It's one of those success principles that, that I've learned that, if you're confused or you don't know what to do, or so you just don't make a decision, you just don't move forward. So that I think that happens a lot. People just get really confused because there's a lot of conflicting advice out there. But all I know is for one, you've just got to keep it simple, but not perfect. Okay, so eating lots of protein, lots of, whole foods. And there's eating for weight loss, and then there's eating for health or healthy eating. So there's a way to do that, and I do teach that in my program. I live and breathe it. If I need to lose some weight, I run through eating for weight loss, the type of food and eating that I've got to do for that. And then if I'm maintaining, I just eat for health or healthy eating. So a lot of people don't know that the differences either in terms of that. So, but yeah, you want to keep your foods really simple, but not perfect, and and really just simple. Lots of fruits, salads, vegetables, protein is really important. But you want to build every meal around the basics as well too. So protein for fullness and for muscle support is really important. And obviously we need fiber as well. So lots of fruits and vegetables. It helps with digestion and your blood sugar as well. You need healthy fats for hormone and energy production as well too. And all of this keeps the hunger at bay and the cravings down. And ideally, you want to snack on either protein or fat, or like good fats, right? So they don't raise your blood sugar very much. And you want to keep all your kind of food together with like your fruits and salads and vegetables all together, because you want to decrease that blood sugar level. So snacking on fruit is probably not ideal if you want to lose weight. Might be all right if you're maintaining or whatever. But when you're wanting to lose weight, you kind of want to move in that direction. And just lots of fruit, salads, vegetables. Keep yourself full. You snack on protein and fats if you like, if you need to. But there's sort of variations on that, and depending on the person's digestion and things like that as well too. So there's a lot of things around that. But really, consistency beats clean eating as well. So it's better to be eating good enough than, sort of like that, it sort of beats that eating perfectly mindset versus you need to be eating good enough, but you've got to move away from eating perfectly or doing anything perfectly, because we can't do everything perfectly, because, you're going to fall off if you're going to do everything perfectly. And you're more prone to fall. There's a lot of mindset around, this sort of stuff. And I teach nutrition, I teach movement, and I teach mindset. And those three together are very, very powerful. I'm going to tell you that right now. I know that from my own experience, but also coaching a lot of clients. But in conclusion, this is kind of like it's a lifestyle integration. You've got to integrate this type of life into your lifestyle permanently, right? And there's ways of how to do that. You've got to move away from the extreme rules, okay, because that's not sustainable. And you've got to eat foods that support you. You've got to think about eating foods of supporting your body. So you're better, you're lighter, and you're more in control. Let's face it, but there's a lot of mindset around, being perfect as well that can kind of derail people, or just not knowing what to eat. Like that's what I was saying. Like a lot of people just don't know sometimes, so they get confused and then they don't do anything. So, but great, it's been great chatting to you today, and we will talk to you. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks.